If you love somebody of your own race.
Who decreed that?
God decreed that. Jesus decreed that.
I thought Jesus said love each other.
I ain't perfect, but I ain't no racist. If you think Trump a racist, you think being racist is the answer for racism. No, nigga.
Pocahontas? I think she's as Native American as I am, okay?
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. I'm asking for the vote of every single African American citizen in this country. What do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose? Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at all of my friends in Little Havana. We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico. Come here. You're not nervous, right? Speaks perfect English.
No, I'm not a racist. I am the least racist person that I can tell.
Water put out fire, nigga. Not fire, nigga. God said love everybody.
God said love everybody.
Y'all niggas want to bend the rules and shit. Yeah, you niggas is goofy. We not all rocking with you, nigga.
We not all rocking with you, nigga.
All that hating ass shit. Haters hate. Hate don't care who have it for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Hate don't care who spread it, nigga. Get off that hating ass shit, man. Study the word thoroughly or don't study it. Bitch ass niggas.
Shalom. First, I can start off by giving all great honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and boss of great millstone, likewise, brothers, putting on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and deep brothers and sisters. Tuning in, Shalom. Today's lesson's title, You Love Them, But They Hate You. Now, this is a clip that I got from the lesson that was put out by the elder brother Menactis about 24 hours ago with these jakes. Of course, you know, a lot of these type of videos are circulating around, okay, on the internet, you know, with them coming up against, you know, this ministry, okay, and particularly against the prophets, you know, as you hear this young man refer to the prophets as bitch ass niggas. He wants to be combative. You know, he referred to his enemy Trump as non-racist. Okay, and clearly he wants to join hand in hand, okay, with the Edomites. Okay, he's very comfortable here in this place because he's unspiritual, unlearned, okay, and a rebellious 2/3 Hebrew Israelite. Okay, let's go into the scripture here before I bring on some other clips, you know, so that, you know, those of you who are new to this, you get a clear understanding, okay, of the situation that we are currently in here in Great Babylon, America, and across this earth. This is Proverbs 8:13. It reads, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, an evil way, and a forward mouth do I hate, okay? So when he's saying that we are racist because we are speaking against the ways of this devil, okay, Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, he's not understanding that the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, has described Esau as being proud and arrogant, okay? He created him that way. Think of any other tribe on this earth who is proud and arrogant and have the means and the ways to back up all their threats on this earth, right? It's the Edomites, okay? Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. So we're not racist, okay? There's no such thing as racist. What we are speaking is the truth that's already been written, okay? And we are giving warning to our people. But of course, you know, young man like this is not going to listen, okay? Let's go into the book of Isaiah 30 and start verse 8 before I bring out another short clip here. It reads, now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, which say to the seers, which is us, see not, and to the prophets, which is us, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. Well, you can get that from IUIC okay, Wi-Fi and ISUPK, who told you to go take, the jump juice, and, they sell out. And right now they're bringing out these doctrines that's mixed with, the worldly doctrines, to try to confuse people. Okay. And they were set up to do that by the Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay. But when you have the real prophets out here, okay, it's not sugar-coated. It's brought out exactly the way it's written. Okay. And what we're telling you is simply this. Okay. You are in danger. We are in danger. There is a set of people that are going to come after us, okay, which is these other tribes, okay, particularly the Edomites, the so-called white man. He absolutely hates us. When you go into Genesis 27 and 41, what did Esau say? That he's going to pursue his brother and kill his brother Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel. You simply just can't listen, okay, to what's coming from man, okay, who's been endowed with the spiritual ability, okay, to break down these scriptures, okay. You simply can't do it, Jake. Okay, you want to be told lies. Okay, we can get along together. You haven't looked at historical events of this nation to see that no matter how much Jake's march, no matter how much Jake tried to join hand, no matter how much ass kissing that Jake tried to do with the so-called white race, it doesn't work. Okay, it says, get you out of the way, turn us aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. So they don't like to hear the truth, because it requires change. It requires obedience. It requires hearkening to the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shai through his prophets. Now take a look at this clip right now.
Howard says he's allowed us to come here to show us the new Klan is neither hate-filled nor violent. Yet what we heard and saw during our time with them suggests otherwise.
Black people and white people are nowhere related. In my opinion, I think black people evolved from animals. Now,
In my opinion, I think black people evolved from animals.
I believe that we need to be separated. Whites and blacks need to be separated. I don't agree with race mixing. Let them set up their own state where they belong and give them their own homeland.
You saw in that clip, okay, you saw what that man says, okay, and when you look at him, he would look like a very non-threatening so-called white boy, he's slender type build, and I've encountered these type, okay, throughout my life, okay, especially when I lived in New England, okay, but I've encountered it throughout my life, as recent as maybe, I'll say about 5 years ago, okay, they look like that, but these are very dangerous people towards our people. They have a nefarious attitude and thought and plan against us. Keep in mind here, Esau, okay, he, from the top to the bottom, okay, they work, okay, in ways, or they develop plans to take down Yasharallah, to take down Israel, okay. When you go into the book of Psalms 10 and 8, it reads, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privy set against the poor. You think that these white boys, or these people are going in the bushes, burning crosses and prepping up their ammunition and training, just because they have nothing else better to do. Okay, they're prepping for something that they think is going to happen. They want to take back what they think is theirs. Much so as you have your government, okay, that are writing laws, and these laws are looking and seeing like, okay, we can bring out this new law, this new act, okay, so we can trap these people. We want to destroy these people, and we're seeing it on the highest level, okay, and it is on the lowest level, Jake, okay, and these people can blend in society the same way we blend into society. On the weekends or anytime we go there on the highway and the byway, we put on our robes, read from the scriptures. But once you take it off like that, nobody, unless you know who we are, okay, personally, you wouldn't know that that was us out there on the highway and the byway like that, because we blend right back in, same as our enemies. Our enemies are blending in amongst us. So that's why we always tell you, Jake, okay, never trust thine enemy. You have to scrutinize. You have to use our eyesight to look at people and read their spirit, okay? And we understand that, Israelites can look like the other tribes too, like that. But in general, okay, what these type of Jakes are looking for is they're looking for us to shut the hell up. They want us to shut up because they want to save their master, okay? They want to save their master. They don't want their master to go into slavery, okay? Let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and starting with verse 70. And I'm going to play a short clip after that. And it reads, For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Now, you heard that young KKK leader said that they want separation. Okay, they refer to us as animals. Okay, they think that we're for animals. Okay, come on, Jake. You really want to cohabitate, or you really want that type of person in the kingdom? You really want to share your reward in the heavenly kingdom with someone that thinks about you like that on this side? Come on, Jake. But you can see here, this is letting you know that at some point in time, which we believe is very near, it could even start as early as this year, the end of 2025 or 2026. Okay. They're going to be like madmen, sparing and spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, which is the 12 tribe of Israel. Okay, and he said what? Take a look at this clip.
And if you don't believe white people can't be in concentration camps, people sadly mistaken.
And his solution to avoid this supposed impending storm is an all-white South, where all blacks, Hispanics, and Jews are banned.
All blacks, Hispanics, and Jews are banned.
Given someplace else, he says, to live in America.
I want to make sure I understand you. If the goal is white separatism, separating the races, the only way to separate the races is using violence. You're not going to be able to just say nicely, please leave.
If they will peacefully go, then yeah. But if they won't peacefully go, that's the only way, is through violence. Is through making them go. That's it.
And you'd be willing to be part of that. It's a race war you're talking about, essentially.
Very much so.
Okay, and you saw in the clip he said that they're going to force, they're going to force it. It's going to go into a race war. So this is going to come from the top, who's going to have their cyborgs and their militias and the military force that's going to go after Jakes, as we've seen at the beginning of that right now, as well as you are going to have these people like this all across the globe, but especially here in Great Babylon, America, that are preparing to do just that. They don't want you around them. They don't care about your status. They don't care how much money you have. They don't care, okay, how good of a ball player you are, how good you can run. They don't give a crap. They want you from around them. They want separation. So when we say, be ye separate from the heathens, okay, and not learn their ways and follow the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, this is how they feel. They feel like they don't, you're animals. You're not like us, okay? The Lord tell you to be separated from them, okay? But no, you Jakes. Okay, now he referred to the prophets as bitch-ass niggas. Well, let's see who's really going to be a bitch-ass nigga when this happens. Let's go into Proverbs 1 and Psalm verse 24 reads, because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. There's this. This is a video proof of this. Is what's happening right now. Okay? He's against the reproof. He's against what is being spoken by the prophets. I also will laugh at your calamity. Yeah, so much for you, man. Okay? Who do you think is going to laugh? We're going to laugh. I will mock when your fair coming. We're going to mock because we're going to play these videos again. This is what you said. Okay, when you get beat down, when these guys in the woods there who are prepping up to come and take your possession away, beat you down, put you in the spirit world, okay, and you're running, okay, we're going to be laughing when your fear coming as desolation, and your destruction coming as a whirlwind, when the stress and anguish coming upon you. Then shall you call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, it's coming from guys that look like us. As you all people like to say, you niggas ain't shit. You refer to us as bitch ass niggas. Well, let's close up with Amos 8, Psalm verse 11. It reads, behold the days come, said the Lord, power, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, which he is going to. It's going to be a real famine. Not a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Hearing the words, okay, that we are speaking right now is going to be like gold, okay? It's going to be like gold when this time comes after you're going through this tribulation, Jacob's trouble. And they shall wander from sea to sea and from the north, even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and shall not find it. So this is prideful right here. This young man is walking. He's talking crap. He's unlearned. He's unspiritual. He has no fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And he has a love for his enemy, but doesn't realize that they hate him. Lord willing, the left side of fire, let it close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.